Hello friends.
Hey guys.
This video is about 4 drummers in a car in China driving on the freeway.
That's right.
We're gonna have a conversation about life in China, life of a drummer in China. So, Vince, where are you from?
你来自哪里？
安徽
Anhui.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Or
North,
East,
south,
East,
east side of China, and
甘肃
Gansu,
Gansu,
the city,
province.
province. Gansu is in the
In the
north,
middle
in
and
the middle,
no. Middle, west,
middle west of China,
north.
middle west north.
Yes.
Okay, and Jeff,
I'm from Guangdong,
Guangdong,
south.
south. He's from the southern boy. Okay, what is life like for a drummer in China? Is it a good life, bad life, hard life, easy life?
They should speak in Chinese,
In
right?
Chinese, you say in Chinese.
你们用中文说好了，就是鼓手
生活是什
在
么样子的？
对，
以前
他可以剪视频的，你可以想 ，they have to thinking.
Yeah,
有趣 ，funny，
funny.
yeah.
Why?
And sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
大部分时间 freedom.
Freedom. Yeah, he said that before. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And you?
可能这平时是一个蛮无聊的过程，但是它过程中有很多的快乐和乐趣吧。
What do you say?
Interesting.
Interesting.
对，
All those words is just interesting.
Oh, is that learning the process is boring, but you have to keep learning, keep practicing to make you better.
And for you?
For me, because I'm actually not a drummer.
You're a
Because-
percussionist.
No,
Marimba.
I'm a Vietnam driver.
But he's driving crazy. He's the most crazy Chinese driver I've seen.
Okay, anyway.
And so now back to being serious. For
Yeah.
5 minutes, he cannot be serious.
Anyway, how to say that? When I was children,
When he was a child.
my dream is to be famous. I'd like to give show to the other guy and win the applaud. I need some audience applaud. Wow!
Okay.
Like this. Okay, so I think, how can I make it? To be an actor, to be a singer, but I'm not handsome. I'm not handsome enough. So I think maybe music. Yes, keep practicing. Snare drum only.
Really?
Snare drum.
So classical percussion.
Classical percussion. And then turn to marimba. And then turn to all of this
Wow.
percussion. Right. So how does it feel in China? I think for me it's to, how to say that, to learn, keep learning. You should keep learning. And the most important things is that what Phil told me, teach me, it's you have to go outside.
Yeah.
Some other area, other country, you have to feel that language.
Yeah.
You have to feel the culture. So make you better. That's what I think.
That's great. That's great. Well, in the West, we don't really have any contact with musicians in China, drummers in China. We don't know what life is like on a daily basis for musicians. We have no idea. Does this thing come off? Can you take this off? No. So it's interesting to know about these things. Vince, how old are you?
31.
31. And he?
24
24. 24. And Jeff?
I'm 28.
28. Jeff is 28. Jeff and Vince, they have a school, right?
Studio.
A studio. It calls it a studio. But you also have students.
Yes, I also have students.
Yeah. So in this studio, how many students do you have?
How many students? For about 50.
50.
50.
You have 50 students in your studio.
Yes.
We.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And he's a drummer from, where does he live? Suzhou.
Suzhou, yes.
And you play different gigs around China. Does he play around China concerts?
No.
No. What is he?
Just on Suzhou.
Just in Suzhou.
Just in Suzhou.
He plays concerts in China. What kind of music do you play?
你玩什么音乐？风格。
Funk?
都有。
All of this.
Whatever he can.
Whatever he can.
Whatever he can play. So he likes to play all different kinds of music. That's good. That's good. And what about your life? You are married?
Not married. Not yet.
Not yet. Not married. You have a girlfriend.
Have a girlfriend.
And Vince is married.
Yeah.
You pay big dowry?
What?
Did you have to pay a dowry?
Yeah，他说彩礼对不对？
那不是就是日常开销，
日常开销什么？多少？
就是多吗？承受得住吗？
Yeah。
You have to. How much did you have to pay?
6,000。
6,000.
A month.
Huh? No, he's talking about his mortgage.
Mortgage.
No, dowry in China. It's very common to pay the family of the girl if you want to marry, right?
Sorry again.
Uh,
You have to pay the girl's family to marry.
彩礼。
彩礼啊，对啊，我记得。哦 ，OK，I know。18万。
Again.
18万是多少来着
18万就是算
180千。
180千就是180,000
180,000 RMB.
Yeah.
RMB.
He had to pay 180,000 RMB to the family. So that means about $15,000, maybe more, $20,000.
Alright.
Yeah,
Maybe.
around $20,000, I think, when he got married to the family of the girl. So that's very normal. I think it's normal in China. Yeah,
Yes. Absolutely.
it's kind of normal in China.
Normally.
Normal, yeah.
Yeah.
We in the West, we can't imagine having to pay a dowry. You know, that's in the old days. Maybe that was in the old days, but now, wow, it's crazy. But these guys, I think, are pretty typical musicians in China, right? Your life is pretty typical of a musician in China.
I think so.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Typical.
Typical, like a normal musician in China.
Yes.
Yeah.
Normal musician.
Yeah. You have students and you play concerts. You play concerts in China.
Yeah.
演唱会。
演唱会
打演唱会吗？
？No.
No concerts.
Just
Just teaching.
Just
Just
teaching
teaching.
and practice.
And practice and teaching. No play live somewhere.
No play live.
Why?
Because we don't. Because that teaching it's more suit to us.
Yeah, you like teaching better than playing live.
Yes.
Really?
Really.
Wow. Why?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe earn more money.
Yeah, probably. What is the level of most students in your school?
Level.
Beginner, advanced,
Beginner.
beginners.
Beginners more. some kind of student wanted to how to say that? Some kind of organ student wanted to get into the music college in China, so they have to pay more.
I see. And what about the drumming culture in China? Do you think it's very strong?
It's not strong.
Not strong.
Not strong year in a year. You know, in about 2016, it's
Very strong.
very strong. But after the,
Pandemic.
how to say that, disaster,
Yeah.
it's weaker and weaker. Year by year,
Year by year it gets weaker.
gets weaker.
Wow.
Yes. So nowadays, 2026,
Yeah.
it's not good.
Less drummers,
Less student.
less students.
Market, it's not good. Not well.
What do you think is the best city for music in China?
Shanghai,
Shanghai, huh?
Beijing,
Beijing and Shanghai.
maybe Guangzhou,
Guangzhou.
maybe.
What type of music is there in Shanghai? What's the most popular?
Shanghai most popular.
Yeah, most popular music in Shanghai.
Most popular, I think, is pop.
Pop music.
But in China, if you listen jazz,
Jazz.
yeah, jazz, maybe just Shanghai or Beijing
Oh,
Only
Shanghai or
have a famous jazz bar.
right.
Yeah.
And Shanghai, there's the Blue Note, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have some jazz clubs in Shanghai.
Yeah.
So there you have it, friends. The life of a drummer in China. The average. Whoa! What the hell? Vietnam driver. We are on a freeway right now, and it's a lot of trucks, transportation going on. Anyway, that's the average life of a drummer, musician in China. Very interesting to know how they live, and it's not much different than our life. Perhaps in the United States, there's more live playing, depending on what city you're in. But in general, we have very similar life. Yeah.
Yeah. We want to jam, we want to live, but no chance.
Right.
Yeah.
Nowhere to play.
Yeah.
Not a lot of clubs. That's a bummer. But yeah, well, that's life for a drummer in China. All right, my friends, thanks for watching this, and stay tuned for a lot more from China. Okay? Peace out. Bye.